A journey to writing bloodstains. A tale of nightmares in South Central began in a moment of unintended motivation. I had just completed another novel, something I had poured my heart and soul into. And as I proudly shared this achievement with my family, I anticipated at least a nod of recognition, a small well done, or even an I'm proud of you. But instead, my wife, without a hint of malice, dismissed my work with a casual, "Yeah, but you ain't no Stephen King." That sentence stuck with me, echoing in my mind long after the conversation ended. It was a challenge, one I couldn't ignore. Stephen King, a master of horror and suspense, has crafted worlds that delve deep into the human psyche, exposing fears that linger long after the final page has turned. His name alone conjures images of terror and dread. And though I knew the comparison was meant in jest, I found myself wanting to prove something, not just to my wife, but to myself. So, I decided to embrace the challenge, to push myself into a realm I had never fully explored before. I was born and raised in South Central Los Angeles, a place where violence and crime weren't just background noise, but a part of everyday life. The streets here have a pulse, a life of their own, driven by the harsh realities faced by those who call this place home. I didn't just grow up in South Central, I lived it, breathed it, and in many ways became a product of it. I founded the Southside Village Crips in Pomona, California, and the experiences that came with that are something I carry with me every day. The things I've seen, the choices I've made, they're not easy to forget. They stay with you, lurking in the back of your mind, waiting for quiet moments to resurface. And that's what I wanted to capture in Bloodstains. The inescapable presence of the past, how it haunts you, follows you, and refuses to let go. Bloodstains is born from that darkness. It's a tale that marries the gritty reality of gang life with the supernatural horrors that lurk just beyond the veil of our understanding. It's a story about guilt, fear, and the inescapable consequences of violence. The nightmares that haunt the characters in this book are not just figments of their imagination. They are the manifestation of their sins, a reminder that the past is never truly buried. The Crips and Bloods are more than just names in this story. They represent the eternal struggle between two forces, a struggle that leaves a trail of blood in its wake. But this isn't just a horror story, it's a reflection of the very real nightmares that plague those who have walked the line between life and death, right and wrong. As I wrote this novel, I found myself confronting my own fears and doubts. Could I truly create something that would leave a lasting impression? Could I write a story that would not just entertain but haunt the reader long after the book was closed? In the end, I realized that the only way to answer those questions was to pour everything I had into this book, to let the story unfold in its own twisted way, and to not shy away from the horror that lay within. And now, as I present Bloodstains to you, the reader, I hope you will find yourself pulled into the world of South Central Los Angeles, where the line between the living and the dead is as thin as the trigger of a gun. This is my attempt to honor the challenge thrown at me, and to perhaps, just perhaps, prove that while I may not be Stephen King, I can still tell a damn good horror story.